Yo, here we go. Aquarius season, check the flow. I gotta be weird, futuristic, and innovative. Understand, I am a black native, Black History Month. So what you know, Venus and Mars, yeah, ready to rep the flow. Aquarius, you see, that's how it be. And don't you know, astrologically, I am the E. The fifth letter, go-getter, lives in the cheddar. And I understand, I rock a dope V-neck sweater. Gold dripping, jewelry flossing. Don't you understand? I put you in a coffin. Competition lyrically, you can't really swing. What I can bring is just a wild type of ring. The jewelry you see, it rocks with the ease, and I do it easily and alphabetically. A to Z, that's how it be. But Aquarius, you know it's AQUAB. That aqua flow. And next up on the microphone, here we go.
It's been a while since it's been a while and I've missed you so. He brings the rhyme and I bring the glow. You won't see this, so come in close. Cause when I grab the mic, I am the host.
She's supposed to say that she's the real host.
I'm the real host. Listen, you know what he does is hard. Let me tell you, it's hard. And he does that all off the top. Nothing is written. I wrote this a few minutes before we came on, and clearly I can't read. But let me tell you what, he can do it. Very good, sir. Very good, sir.
That's all right.
It is so good to be back. Hello, Danny.
We missed you guys.
Figueroa. When we met you, you were going by Danny, so I don't know. Can I call you Danny? I feel like that's like who you are.
We feel like that's how we know you. Yeah,
but if you want me to, I'll upgrade you to Dan. And Renee,
Dan the man. We miss you guys. Hey, Renee.
Well. And House of Toa, wonderful to
House
see
of Toa,
you.
the lyrical flower. I'm coming like Noah as I part the seas. I'm one of those dangerous MCs. Please.
So I'm about to go grab our chlorophyll water.
Oh yeah.
So I will be back.
Yep, and we started our fast yesterday.
We started our fast, so we are now.
We're going to Friday, second month of the year. We're just doing 7 days.
Yes.
And we feel good.
And so yeah, this is month 2. We have made that commitment, and here we are. We're doing. You know what? When I went to the farmers market this week.
And wait, I've been starving all day because she just gave me this now.
We did, because we started out with a juice for the last, almost 2 days. And then I gave this because we didn't have quite enough. It was you're supposed to do 6 bottles of this juice a day. I got 1 and I split it. So, whatever. Long story short, we didn't do enough. So we're supplementing. But when I was at the farmer's market the other day, talking to my favorite microgreen.
Hey, Alana, what happened at the farmer's market?
Well, I was talking to my favorite microgreen grower, and she was telling me her husband, Zach, he's now doing monthly fasts as well. But
we're going to get him on the show, right?
Yeah, we are. Okay. We are, hopefully. So he is the UPS driver for 20 years, turned microgreen grower, and he's got this whole
that
thing.
Should make you guys feel inspired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, and he kind of had this awakening about health and just all these things, and he's now growing this stuff. They have a thriving business. They're amazing. They're my favorite green people. They're wonderful. But anyways, he's doing his what?
I'm just looking at you.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you like what you see?
I do.
Thank you.
If I didn't, you wouldn't be here.
This is true. But anyway, so he's doing his version of a fast, but because he's more of a carnivore than we are, he's doing bone broth and teas.
Okay.
So he's going to do it for 5 to 7 days.
Bone broth and teas.
Yeah, bone broth, teas, and there might be something else in there, but it's all liquid.
But you know what? We could actually try that 1 month when it's a little.
Well,
maybe we don't
we'll
have to wait till warmer.
See. Bone broth, if you're going to do it, I would think would be better.
Yeah, we could do it for March.
Cooler.
Yeah,
we'd have to see. I need to see. So we've gone through being vegan. We've gone through being vegetarian. Then we were pescatarian. And then my carnivore mama moved in with us, and she is eating the steak every single day. Every single day.
And there's no judgment, but I just think it takes 2.5 days to digest meat, you guys. So Just try not to eat it every day.
It's a lot. Yeah. So when she moved in with us,
we started to eat meat a little bit more. Not crazy though. We weren't that influenced.
2 months after she got here, it was her birthday. And so her birthday gift, my birthday gift to her, was to eat steak.
But she cooked the steak.
First time,
got her nice steak.
In like 4 years? We hadn't had. Oh yeah, we hadn't had any meat since 2017, and that was 2022.
Oh gosh, I didn't even realize we took that long of a break. Because we did do fish. We stopped chicken and turkey back in 2017. We haven't gone back on those at all.
And what's really odd is like now, if I even have any chicken, like if there's even a little piece of chicken, or I get violently nauseous. My body can no longer process it, and I'm fine with that. I think chicken is kind of not as healthy as they want to tell us it is. And my body says it agrees.
So go get the stuff. I'm gonna warm up the room. All right, you guys.
And
we're gonna get to the chat.
Just in case we are. This is the. Yesterday was our official starting day.
Yeah, we started yesterday.
If anybody wants to start,
you can join with
fast,
us. Yeah.
Please, maybe you start on Monday, and by this time next week, you can tell us how you did. Okay.
And I just decided we're gonna come back on live Saturday night before the Super Bowl and Sunday night, to kind of update you on the fast and talk about Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. But tonight on episode 295, and please go back and watch the last 8 ladies. Incredible. I just had Dr. Haley Young, Heather Parisi, Rebecca Austell-Clausen, Rebecca Vidanoff, Ashley Purfur, Metaphysical Ash, Veronica Lynn Clark. Go please support these people, but comment. I know you guys love to come into lives, and I appreciate it, but some of them I'm doing recorded, some are live, but you guys don't watch the podcast as much. Go watch them. You won't regret it. You ladies, you want to see Dr. Haley Young and Heather Parisi. Heather Parisi talks about menopause, premenopause, postmenopause, hormones, metabolic health. I mean, she's brilliant, and I know her personally. She's a family friend. Her husband and I went to school together, and I went to high school with his sister, and we're literally friends. So I can vouch for her. She is incredible. Okay, but all the people. I mean, Dr. Haley Young. Have any of you guys checked that one out? Did you check out Rebecca Austell-Clausen, award-winning author, international speaker? And she, I met her at IAMS, the International Association of Near-Death Studies, this summer, where I was a presenter on a panel. And she ran the healing room. She's the healing room coordinator, and I did astrology readings in there. Super cool woman. It's a great episode, an interview. Metaphysical Ash. Oh, Stephanie Big Eagle. How could I forget? She was in there. So, but Black History Month is all blacked out. Are you guys ready? Tuesday night, episode 296, 8 p.m. Eastern. Please come back. I have Elle Sarumaga, who is an author. She's the founder of the Ascension Institute, which I'm a part of. She's going to explain that about a lot of high vibrational businesses coming together. She survived an NDE. And I mean, she's an Aquarius, so it's apropos Aquarius season. There are no accidents. But this woman is deep, and she was in coma longer than me. And I was 40 days. You don't meet too many people longer than 40 days, right? This woman went through it. She really, and her story is fascinating. She was on during the summer. You may not have seen it, but she's going to be live. Then Thursday, Nick Westbrooks, teacher, astronumerologist. He studied under Lloyd Strayhorn. He is dope. Brilliant numerologist. He's going to be doing live readings. And we're going to do numerology of the Super Bowl and break it down, a little astrology and numerology for the Super Bowl. So you guys, even if you guys don't watch football, you go to a Super Bowl party, we'll give you the information so you can at least talk, with some knowledge and give some insights that people look at you at the party like, what? Where'd you come up with that from? Because, I know plenty of people aren't into sports, but they still go to a Super Bowl party, right? It's the Super Bowl. You have fun. It's a good time for socialization. That's going to be Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Maybe 9, but probably 8. And then the next week, oh my gosh, 290, that would be 299, Loretta Taylor. She's coming back on. She's a part of Loretta Sharing Group. She's got her own podcast. And Nick hosts 2 podcasts, so he's part of 2 podcasts. You're going to learn about that. Loretta Taylor has a podcast, and I was on her podcast. She was on during the summer. She's coming back on live. She is a spiritual life coach, and she hosts her podcast, and she's part of the Loretta Sharing Group. She does a lot of work with women, but she also uses A Course in Miracles. So we're going to learn and talk about that. And then I swear to you, my wife will vouch for me, I did not orchestrate or plan this. This was just how my schedule is set up. Episode 300. I am so honored and humbled to announce on Thursday, February 13th, Lloyd Strayhorn will be coming back on my show for episode 300. And I couldn't think of a better person, Aquarius season, to have on for episode 300 than brother Baba Lloyd Strayhorn. And we're going to talk about the numerology of some of the big legends. We're going to look at like Benjamin Banneker, Malcolm X, all the people for Black history. It's going to be a powerful, right? And then I got an actress Friday. I just want to finish out the second week. Jessica Gillespie. She is a creative. She does PR for artists and so many different people. She's an actress who's been on TV shows, films. I know she worked on maybe it was SVU or Law and Order. She's been on a couple of different TV shows and movies. She's a Pisces, really spiritual and creative. And we're going to learn about her acting and all that she does. Fascinating person. And you'll see some clips too. Plus, rounding it out, the Sunday after the Super Bowl, you do not want to miss this. Jazz Aphrodite from Lloyd Strayhorn's channel. Jazz Aphrodite. She's a musician, a singer. She's Trini gal. She a Trini gal, but she's an astronumerologist. But she's going to focus on the numerology of your home, your apartment, and moving. So if you guys want to talk about what city you should move to, where you live, is this a good city for you? She's going to break it down through the numerology.
Everything is energy, guys. That's how these big companies even figure out where they want to headquarter their companies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they act like all this stuff, they courting the cities and they're doing all this, but
there are no accidents.
They've pretty much made their mind up.
And I want to say with the Aquarius new moon, and I want to know, comment in the chat, how'd you guys do with the Aquarius new moon? Are you feeling kind of new and innovative? I know things have been crazy. They're trying to, create chaos so you don't want to fly. Listen, we're not going to get it. Listen, I told you, become the president and leader of your own life, right? Because all this stuff is an illusion. It's fugazi. Faith over fear. But what I want you to really tap into is, if anyone here has got Venus or Mars in Aquarius, please comment and let us know. Any new people, share your big 3. Alana's going to get to the chat. We're going to start Venus first. We'll talk a little bit more about the current energy, and then Mars. It's an Aries moon. It's Aquarius season. Please, last 2 announcements, email me, Aquarius Sun Moon Risings, for the Aquarius birth chart sale. Either 164, 65 minutes via Zoom, or 245, the custom video summary and mini movie of your life. And it's Eric@BigEAstrology.com. And then coffee talk. I decided, forget the voting. I decided to bring it and make it a special for Black History Month. No mini coffee talk, 2 full coffee talks. I'm moving it to Sundays because I'm so busy. Sunday, February 16th, 12 p.m. noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, Michelle Obama, Nina Simone. And then the following Sunday, the 23rd. So you might as well just send me $44 now, because you don't want to miss this. If you can't make it live, you can still pay, receive the recordings. After Michelle Obama, Nina Simone, the next week, next Sunday, same time, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, Malcolm X and my brother, Huey P. Newton. It's going to be on and popping. Okay, so we got 4 fascinating people. 3 are gone and 1 is still here.
I'm really looking forward to the second one, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I just find Huey P. Newton's story so incredibly fascinating. Malcolm as well, but
well, you know what's so crazy is my connection to both of them. I worked on the Huey P. Newton movie with Spike Lee. I was in that. that he did on HBO. And I met, not only did my father know Malcolm X, my Aunt Helena, she used to work in the Audubon Ballroom and knew Malcolm, but I met Betty Shabazz and spoke to her at the University of Maryland. So I'm connected to both of these gentlemen.
All I did was drive. I used to jog by Yui's old apartment when I lived in Oakland.
Okay, I'll let you hang out with me.
All right. Cool.
All right, let me get my chlorophyll. Let's go to the chat.
Okay, well, your chlorophyll is right here, love.
All righty.
And Samuel, thank you for saying that was too cute. I tried. I kind of blew it. I got a little nervous and I choked.
Ivy, I'm so glad you liked your chart reading. I can't wait to see you on Wednesday.
And Chantel Jones.
What up, Chantel?
Happy Sunday to you as well. And Divine Phoenix. Hello.
What's up, Divine Phoenix?
And Divine says, I have Mars in Aquarius.
I know you do. And we're going to talk about it. And so does Adele and Alicia Keys and Jada Pinkett Smith. Like how I keep that in my head real quick. I just watch it and then I don't write stuff down. I memorize. My memory, the moon. That's the Capricorn moon, right? Legacy moon. I remember. I build. Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking in my head that it's the memory, but I think it's also the vision. I think you've trained yourself to be a person who remembers everything because you know you can't rest on, I can just look at this later. And I think that's a powerful gift.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Astral K, are you new?
Astral K, I think you're new.
I think you're new. Can we get your big three, please?
Astral K. Astral K.
All right, girl.
Astral K.
Let's give it up.
Astral K.
You know, I saw Google put up that they were celebrating house music. So that was just our little tribute to house music. Okay.
Did Google say that?
Yeah.
Y'all may be too young. She's almost an OG. I'm an OG. Do you remember house music all night long? And Jungle Brothers,
all night long.
Girl, I'll house you.
Girl, I'll house you.
You in my hut now. When you're in my hut, you know what's up. Let your mind be free. Relax your body. Jump. So, okay. And then also, Soul to Soul. Oh my God.
Keep on moving, don't stop, no.
Oh my God. But just
I can't sing it too much.
There's just
he's the
I'm the Save Money Police.
The Save Money Police. And
yes.
then don't do the song too much, Bunny.
I'm the Save Money Police. I don't play. I'm giving away my nuggets.
Kim Kayla is here.
Hey, Kim Kayla, what's up, girl? Now, Kim, listen, Kim. Just for you, on the podcast that I record, not only is the music going to be, it's already lower, but I'm only going to have it on the intro and the outro. I'm compromising. I still got to have the music because you guys ask me sometimes, or people say, oh, I don't like the music, or the music's too loud, or why do you have the music? Because that's who I am. I'm the hip hop astrologer. I'm BigEAstro. I'm never going to not have the music. But because Kim has said, requested or whatever, with the guest, and I did it, if you guys notice, go back and watch Dr. Haley Young. I only did the music on the intro and the outro.
Okay.
And that was hard for me. I'm making a compromise just because I've heard people, show their complaints. That's hard for me because so this is my thing. When I watch different people on YouTube and they're just talking, and this is Venus and Aquarius, and this is a very weird, bizarre energy, it's very boring.
We are anything but boring.
And I'm not boring. And so to me, the music, even though it's low, but I want to say something deep. I want you to understand this, Kim, and everybody else. There's always a method to my madness. I don't do anything floozy, fugazi, or accidental. If you really understand, Kim and all of you, hip hop runs the world because you rhyme for a reason. African drums, you learn and tell stories to the beat. I taught my children, disabled kids for 10 years in the Bronx, a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. That's the right way to put the money in order. When you have rhymes and when you have music, because you all can remember lyrics from songs from 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade, 2nd grade, right? We all know Queen. We all know this group, that group, right? It's because of the music. And so the music makes you to get my astrological knowledge deeper in your subconscious. So there are no accidents why I do it, even with guests and interviews. When you hear the music, it is making the words go in deeper. So Kim, you may think you're not hearing it or getting it, but trust me, you are, because I work on a spiritual, ethereal, deeper level. Okay? Just letting it be stated. Let it be stated now and forever henceforth.
Okay,
forward.
okay. So we got people are
Okay, comment.
talking. So
We're gonna get to Venus quickly.
Astro K, I'm gonna get back to you in one quick second. Danny said that he is a house DJ. So he's okay. Ramaj, he gave us his big three right off the bat, but
we gotta do Astro K first. Okay, then Ramaj. Welcome, Ramaj.
I don't go out of order.
Is Ramaj a guy or a girl?
Have a gentleman.
What up,
we
Ramaj?
We also have Crazy George.
Shout
out to Crazy George. Hey, Crazy. We need your big three as well.
Crazy,
please.
I think Crazy George
Has
came
he been here before?
No, but it was like years ago, Crazy George. Didn't you come here once before, Crazy George? But I don't know your big three, so share it.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go to Astro K big three.
So, well, Kim just said, I'm so sorry about the music before or after. I was difficult to concentration.
That's okay. I got you.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, okay. So going back to Astro K, my girl. So LOL, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. So I'm assuming she is a
Cancer Sun.
Cancer Sun.
Pisces Moon and Cancer Rising. Let us know before I break it down for you. Because if you're the Cancer Rising and the Sun on the Ascendant, type quickly, young lady.
Oh, Evelyn just showed up. Hey,
what up, Ev? D nice and Ev. So Cancer Sun on the Ascendant, that is like Elon Musk. Do not trust him. You saw him acting a fool. Those were not accidents. What he did was not kosher. Yeah, just cray. Okay. But anywho, the Cancer Sun on the Ascendant, you are very pure. It can give you an inflated ego early on, but that will dissolve and calm down after 26 years old. You are naturally a nurturer. You can do really good in real estate, education, property management, therapist, child therapist, psychologist. But you got that Pisces moon, right, in the 9th house. So your mother was more of your teacher in some ways than your dad. You and dad with the Sun and the Ascendant, sometimes it can burn the relationship a little bit, or you could be daddy's number one girl. It's either or. I'd have to see the whole chart, but hit me up. Pisces season is coming. You want to take advantage of the Pisces birth chart sale? You better get on the books. February's almost filled up, so you want to reach out and book a birth chart reading. And February 19th starts the Pisces sale. But sometimes I let people book early because I get scheduled, and filled up. So, but you are definitely very nurturing and supportive. You can have the water weight fluctuate sometimes, and you're probably actually really creative and super duper funny, Astro Cat.
So,
Ramaj.
Okay, so let me tell you, he is so on it. He's already subscribed.
Thank you, Ramaj.
Thank you, my brother. Just came right out the box with his big three.
I love it.
So
that's a brother with a plan.
Yes. Okay, Aquarius is his rising.
Oh.
I also have Venus retrograde and Uranus in Aquarius.
Oh, you got an interesting chart.
Okay, well maybe
book the Aquarius birth chart.
Listen, I've been bragging on you, Ramaj, but we need your big three completely. Let me see if you gave it to me anyplace else. I thought he wrote all of that in there.
You got to put the Sun and Moon.
Okay, so do you know your Sun and Moon?
He knows it.
He has to know his Sun.
He knows it. He got Venus and Uranus in his Ascendant. He knows it. So give us your rest of your big three.
So he said he's gonna get back to us.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to you. You're first in line, love. Okay, let's see now. Let's see. Astro K said Cancer. Okay, she outlined that. And
was that right? Cancer Sun and Rising?
Yes, Cancer Sun.
Oh, and you need to write a book, Astro K, at 44, 56. You could definitely write a book.
Wait a minute. What did she say here? What? Hold up. Did we get confused? Yes. No. She wrote it right. Yeah. Everything we said was right. Pisces moon. Emerson is here. Do we know Emerson?
I don't know Emerson.
I feel like Emerson is new.
Welcome, Emerson.
Thank you, Astro K. She gave us a super chat.
Thank you, Astro K. Appreciate that.
Let's see. So Emerson is new. Peace and blessings. Sagittarius. Oh, He's right on it too.
Emerson, you got your big three?
Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, so Emerson, I was
Sun,
just
Moon, and
about to
Rising.
do you, but my man Ramaj just came.
Okay,
and
back to
since he was in
Ramaj.
line, he is a Cap Sun, an Aquarius Rising, and a Gemini Moon.
Ooh, Aquarius Rising. So we got the Leo here, right? The Gemini Moon's in the 5th house and the Cap Sun in the 12th. You and Dad may, can dissolve the relationship. You could actually do well, Ramaj, internationally, international business. You could be the international player. The Gemini Moon in the 5th house, super artistic and creative. You emotionally have to express yourself. Your brain is like your response mechanism. People say something, you got the quick response. You're like lock and loaded. Your response is locked and loaded. With Venus, Uranus on the ascendant, throwing a little extra for you because you dropped it like it was hot, came in hot. You're like me, Venus on the ascendant, so we kind of have a little extra, little glam for the ladies. Little Venus on the ascendant,
so pretty,
right? But the Uranus, you're weird, dude, and that's okay. You're weird. You're innovative. You may have piercings, tattoos. You may have like your nose pierced or like a lip or like your eyebrow. Sometimes dudes do that too. But you definitely are the rebel, and you probably like really unique, innovative music. Like you may have liked, if you like hip hop, you may have loved MF Doom. You may like Logic. You may love Talib Kweli. Like you want cats that are like really different and pushing the envelope. Dave East, but you're definitely brilliant, but you could be a brilliant artist and designer, and you could be really good with coding, AI, robotics, automation. Like maybe you worked on ChatGPT and you didn't tell anybody, but you got some good placements, bro. But take advantage of the Aquarius birth chart. So hit me up. I would love to do. I know you're a young soldier with the Aquarius and Uranus, so hit a brother up. Okay, go ahead.
And then we have Willow and Streams.
Willow and Streams have been here before.
Yes.
What's up, stranger? How are you?
But she's giving her stuff. Was she one of the people that when she was here, we couldn't get to her at the end?
No, it's just been so long, so I don't mind doing her big three.
So, because I thought maybe she was at the end. But anyways, hello, how are you? I'm assuming you're a woman.
Willow and Streams.
If you're not, I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says, hey.
Hey.
Aquarius Sun, Cap Moon, Gemini Rising.
Oh, wait. Gemini Rising. Mm-hmm. The Aquarius Sun in the 9th house.
Mm-hmm. And the Cap Moon.
And the Cap Moon in the 8th.
She's got Mercury and Mars in Aquarius too.
Oh, Lord. Well, we're going to talk about you tonight.
Ooh.
You and Alicia Keys Adele and Jada Pinkett Smith. You ladies with the Mars and Aquarius, you tend to like some really weird, freaky guys. So, hence Jada and Will. But anywho, the Cap Moon, you're my sister, I'm a Cap Moon. Your Cap Moon's in 8th house. That's why you're here. But you can really get into a business of Reiki, spiritual business, astrology, numerology, tarot. You may want to sign up and take astrology classes with me one-on-one. That Aquarius 9th house, the sun, and you got Mars and Mercury. Well, Pluto's there now. So you're going to go through a lot of transformations with your beliefs. You may even move to a foreign land, or plan a lot of trips the next 20 years. 44, 56, maybe 32, you got a book to write. But you probably have transformed your beliefs. Maybe dad was heavy into education and really smart. But if you were raised Catholic, Christian, Muslim, right now you're probably just more spiritual or more into the esoteric knowledge, and you march to your own drum. And sometimes you may have debated or challenged your teachers or your professors in college. You may have been like, I know better than you. I'm a little bit smarter than you are. Sorry. That type of stuff could happen. The Cap Moon, though, too, you could be into her stuff, Sabale Pure. You like the crystals, the minerals, plants, herbs, plant medicine. doTERRA, ancient oils, stuff like that. So let's hold off on the next one. I think the Willows and Streams we'll get back to. I want to start Venus and Aquarius, okay? So thank you, guys. 295, Venus and Aquarius. Jeff Bezos, LeBron James, Jessica Biel, Alana Taylor, Anjani Segrest. So when Venus and Aquarius, you guys are about freedom, liberation. Her love language is like she doesn't really want to be smothered in a relationship. So I give her space, but at the same time, she likes, and I'll just say you guys, Venus Aquarius, if you're a man that has this, you'll be attracted to an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising woman. If you're a woman that has Venus and Aquarius, you can be into innovation, technology, organic and vegan body and skincare. Ta-da! You can love ancient oils like doTERRA. You could be into herbs and plant medicine and learning about whole ingredients, maybe the soil, but you're also going to be into cotton, organic cotton, linen, and wool. You are really you need a love. Your love language is not just. It's also like you can attract this one. She does it all. She meets the weirdest women.
I do.
All her girlfriends, they are the craziest chicks on planet.
They're fabulous.
No, they're amazing. But she collects like if there's a weird chick to meet somewhere, she's gonna meet them, and then I'm like, oh hi, like yeah, but I don't mind it. Like I totally rock. I got the Virgo stellium in the 11th house, so I rock with the Aquarius energy. But when you have Venus in Aquarius, you are very much about the collective. You could live in a commune. You can you can really connect to fighting for freedom and liberation. And in terms of your fashion, you're always going to be fashion forward. You're going to dress a little unique, different, stylish, weird, bizarre than everyone else. You're not going to follow the trends. You're either going to set them or you're going to buck against the trends. You're going to wear like whatever you want. Okay. Venus and Aquarius, they'll love eclectic music, right? She can listen to X-Clan, NWA, the Cranberries, and, Jimi Hendrix and
the Beatles.
The Beatles. That's Venus Aquarius. You know what I mean? They're going to love a little bit of everything. Venus and Aquarius also is very, and this is funny, they're accidental flirts.
Oh,
they are the ladies are accidental flirts. The men, there's no accidents with the men with any Aquarius placements. Okay, let me just say that. I'm going to talk about you Aquarius fellas, but Venus Aquarius is very much going to push the envelope and be very innovative when it comes to their arts, culture, and entertainment. She likes unique art. She loves, hence, we got a ton of crystals. She loves to collect crystals and jewelry, you know what I mean? So that's one thing you'll see with Venus Aquarius. Everything's going to be just a little splash of uniqueness. Like, oh, could I be weird over here in this corner? Shoo. Oh, could I have a weird little butterfly over here? Shoo. That's Venus Aquarius. You know what I mean? And if you're a fellow with this, you definitely like the quirky chick. You like the girl that maybe she wears glasses. Maybe she's got like 3 ears pierced here and 1 here, little neck tattoo. You're like, ooh, what's up with shorty with a tattoo on the neck? I want to meet her, right? You're going in the coffee shop and you're like, ooh, 90-degree angle, tattoo shorty with the neck. So that's the fellas, right? They're very like Aquarius men. It's Saturn, Uranus, you guys, and they can be. We're going to talk about it more at the Mars because that's more of the male energy. But if you have this as a man, you're going to love eclectic music too. You're going to be really and Venus Aquarius, they could like weird instruments, right? The trombone or the xylophone, like, and not like those are weird, but I mean like they may like play it or like they'll listen to like they'll love the frequency of bees, right? They'll love like different things like that. She actually wants to have a beehive.
I want a beehive, and I'm very fascinated by it.
And she's eaten food or fed a giraffe from her mouth. Like that's weird. Like
yeah, no, I love it. About maybe 5-6 years ago, I had a different body care line, and I used honey from a local bee farmer, and I never was able to get to his farm, but I would suit up and do the whole thing. Anyways,
So that's basically Venus and Aquarius. You guys have any questions about Venus and Aquarius? Let's get to it, and we can get back to the chat. But also, just remember, their love language is they need intelligence. They want a guy to be very unique, someone that's forward thinking, and someone that is not going to smother them. You cannot smother a Venus Aquarius woman. Before me, she dated some like weird Pisces guy who was all sensitive and like smothering her, and she didn't like it. She didn't like it.
Played a lot of games. Unfortunately, not all the Pisces, but because I'm a Pisces. I love Pisces, but there was too many.
We're just talking about the Pisces guys.
Mm-hmm. So and maybe it's not all of them. Let's not peg all of them.
I didn't say that. I just said one. Right. I just said one. Pisces, we'll talk about you next month or the end of February. I mentioned all the guests for the first 2 weeks. I'm also going to interview 3 out of my 4 sons. Mm-hmm. I don't think my oldest son is ready to do that yet, but that's okay. They're going to be on a podcast, you guys. That's not going to be live. That's too much pressure. I'm going to record it, but it's going to be dope. And really, you'll get to meet my Mateus, my Jackson, and my William. Mm. But I'm ending the month live February 28th. Sabale Pure is going to be a guest on my show. I'm going to get to interview the amazing Alana Taylor of Sabale Pure. I cannot wait. So stay tuned for that.
Today... Well, no, go do your thing. Since we're but we don't have a lot of people, more people on the chat too much.
Any questions or comments?
But Willow and Stream says that Ramaj and that her and his big 3 are very close. Didn't we do Willow and Stream? She was the
no, we didn't do her yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay,
what's Willow and Stream?
Cap Moon, Gemini Rising. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Aquarius Sun, Cap Moon, Gemini Rising.
Oh, we did do that.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I thought we had done it. Anyways.
And Ramaj was the same, I thought.
And he was a Cap Sun, Aquarius Rising, Gemini Moon. So very similar.
Okay, very similar. But Gemini Rising,
off. So let's see. Ramaj said thank you with a heart and some stuff. And then House of Toa said Venus and Capricorn. So that's what.
Oh, that's your Venus? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's still Saturn ruled. Venus and Capricorn's about the dinero, House of Toa. You like the water to flow in your pocket. Venus and Capricorn. It's not a bad placement.
No.
Okay. So before we get to Mars and Aquarius, I just want to kind of, does anybody want to share, like, how did you enjoy the Aquarius new moon? How are you feeling right now? The veil is very thin. We're coming off this Pisces moon. The moon's in Aries now. So Aries sun signs, you could do some intermittent fasting, no drugs, no sex, no alcohol, no cursing, fruits, vegetables, do the master cleanse. I'm picking up the wrong thing, master cleanse or whatever for the next 2.5 days. So that could be, if you want to do, it's half a Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, try to, take a break from eating or eating heavy.
Stephen LaScala.
What up, Stevie Weezy?
Stephen just gave us a super chat.
Thank you, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Now listen, my regulars.
He didn't even say nothing. He just hopped on with some money.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
I appreciate you guys so much. And all you new people, whatever, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. But Stephen, Evelyn, Danny, Toa, all you guys, please go back to these podcast interviews and show these guests some love. I mean, these people have been so amazing. I mean, please do it after this show, right? After the lives, you guys always come back for me. Even if you just did a quick emoji or a thumbs up.
Emoji, something real fast.
It takes you 2 seconds. It helps me in the algorithms to grow. I'm about to be to 9K. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Can I just tell you, we have breezed through from 8 to 9K.
It's gone fast. We have
gone so much faster than ever before. So thank you, guys. That is.
And then we want to get to 10. We want to get to 10K by.
I want to get to 1 million.
I want to get to 10. You know what? I'm going to say 10K by June 1st.
And God Strengthens Me is back. And his Venus is in Aries.
Venus in Aries. Well, we talking about Venus in Aquarius.
And then House of Toa
yes.
said It did a tarot spread for the new moon and celebrated Imbolc. I don't know how to pronounce it. Imbolc. IMBOLC. I'm not sure how to.
Embolic? I don't know. Explain it.
Okay.
But
is that like an acronym?
but
Oh, Astro K says she loved the Debbie Solaris interviews.
Oh, thank you, Astro K.
She's
Debbie
so
is
wonderful.
She is.
We love us some Debbie Solaris.
But you know what I like about her though is that she's very humble, sweet spirit, very kind, and she's actually, like, in real life now my friend. She's been to our home twice and met her husband, but she's really good people. Really good people. So that last episode was a lot of fun. I got her to loosen up. You heard her talk about Tupac. She goes, well, I'm just a white girl. Like, Debbie hardly ever smiles, but, she loosens up a little bit with me. So she's been on the podcast now, what, 5, 6 times? At least 5.
Has she been on it that much? I thought it was like maybe 3 times.
Oh, God, no.
Oh.
It's been.
It's
been like 5.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. One time, you know what we need to do? When she's over here for dinner sometime, we have to have her come live. Y'all need to go live.
Oh, live together?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, we might have to do that. Yeah, maybe next October she'll be in town, and we'll do that.
Okay, so
that'd be heavy.
Imbolc is a pagan holiday that celebrates the change of the seasons between the solstices and equinoxes. Okay. And so I'll have to read about it. It's a major Irish Sabbath or holiday. And
Irish holiday?
Yes.
Okay. So wait. Can I? But let me just real quick. So I want to just say the energy has shifted for California. So things should start to get better. Any of you guys out there? But listen, I don't think Cali is going to make it through the next year of the dragon, which is 2036. We are now in the year of the snake. Okay. So that's going to be really interesting. And for you guys that came on late, on Thursday's show with Nick Westbrooks, we're going to be talking about the numerology of the Super Bowl. So you don't want to miss that. And this whole month, Black History Month, we're going to have Black guests. It's going to be super dope and super deep. A lot of information and knowledge and just good people and a lot of fun. But with the year of the snake, it's the enemy year. And forgive me, I forget the enemy sign. Maybe Danny, someone of you guys know. It's either the rat or the pig. And I do remember some of the states that could have challenging years. It's Vermont, I believe South Dakota, maybe it was South Carolina, Ohio, New Mexico, and Arizona. So, California went through it with the dragon. But let's see, how. And remember, America's a monkey. Okay. So we are in the year of the snake, and it's universal 9 years. So it's karmic endings. Right. But that means with these endings and completion, you're kind of dropping, as you transmute things out, you're dropping the new seeds for the new beginning next year, which is a universal 1. Right. The 10 will be a 1 year. So I want you to really get that and understand that, we have to end and close the chapters of the old versions of ourselves and the old cycles. And that's what the Aquarius new moon energy was about. Hopefully you guys watched my Aquarius new moon video. A little tongue-tied today. I think it's because I was so hungry. Oh. But I like to mess with her. But actually, I'm not even thinking about her in that case. Don't
even think about me.
I was just literally hungry. But I feel good. And it was definitely time to do the fast again. I did put back on 5 pounds from just eating. And we actually did have meat 2 or 3 days though. So we weren't planning on that. It just kind of happened because her mother's birthday and things that, happened or whatever. So we actually did eat meat, probably 3 times since the last fast in January, 3 or 4 times. Yeah. She made like a little soup or whatever. It was actually so good.
So good.
It was mainly vegetables. There's very little meat.
I made a pozole with a whole lot of vegetables.
But not with the pork, but with beef. Yeah.
Because we don't do pork either.
Yeah, no. But I haven't done pork since 24 years old.
It came out really good. I know it's not authentic, but it was authentic to me, and it was good it was so good.
Oh, it was so good.
Gosh. My kids were eating it.
Yeah, no, that was some good soup. But so that's that. But before I get to Mars and Aquarius, you guys, I just wanted to talk and see how you guys are doing with this energy, because there's a lot of chaos going on. And so what we have to do is tune out the noise, and not just the television, the cognitive dissonance programming matrix, but also the social media too. You know what I mean? Because you have so many different opinions and thoughts and, so-called experts and this and that. But I do respect people that actually do take the time to investigate and research things. I mean, I don't remember their different names, but there's like two guys that I really like, who one's a black gentleman, one's a Caucasian gentleman, but they're brilliant in their research and the stuff they talk about. I know the brother's name is Maverick. Maybe I'll try to get him on the podcast one day. He's really big, but I love how he really tries to research stuff. You know what I mean? And another announcement. How could I? Oh, I can't forget this. I will tell you beforehand. But February 17th, I will be on live, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's a Monday, with In the Akasha with Rebecca Vidanoff, who was just on my show, on her TikTok. So you guys got to come follow me on IG and TikTok. I only got like less than 300 on TikTok. And so going live on TikTok, I can't even see my face, she said, because I don't have 1,000. So you guys got to
Isn't that terrible?
That's terrible.
How could you discriminate against somebody just because they don't have 1,000 followers?
Yeah, like they can't show my face.
Dumb rules.
So but that's what it is. But so if you guys go over to my TikTok, everything's BigEAstro. Follow me on X.
Please.
Follow me. Well, pretty please. But follow me on IG, X, and TikTok, BigEAstro. I really appreciate it. I try to do things a little bit different on each platform. But sometimes it's
hard to do.
Yeah, but it's hard.
Different every
so
which
what
way.
you see on IG, you're going to get on TikTok as well. But I do put some stuff on TikTok that's a little bit different from IG. I try to, but it's very hard. But my virtual assistant, I've been really, if you've been watching my IG, I've been putting up a lot of new cool things, a lot of cool new graphics. She's been working on that, and I'm so proud of her. And she's just a great addition to the business and the family.
Yes,
Nina, she's
wonderful.
Amazing. She's a Capricorn, so I got a young hardworking woman who is dedicated and just she's fabulous. So the one thing I want to say is that you're seeing a lot of truth and revelation, and a lot of controversy with everything that's been going on, and a lot of that is the Mercury conjunct Pluto. That's kind of separated now. Mercury is pulling away, but just be mindful. Pluto will only go to 3 degrees this year. So if you're Aquarius Sun Moon rising between 0 and let's say 8 degrees, you're going to really feel Pluto a lot this year going into next as well. Okay. You can even feel it up to 13 degrees, but I'm just saying more so 0 to 8. Okay. So just really tune in, because Pluto is going to ask you to detoxify. It's virus. It's soul searching. I mean, it's your soul psychology. It's dealing with the pain, trauma, and crisis from childhood and past lives. And Pluto will show and force you to do the shadow work. So for some of Aquariuses, let's be honest, Sun Moon rising, sometimes you guys can be very stubborn and arrogant because you are the brilliant, we're genius. And some of the shadow work is some humility. Some of it is, it's okay to get close to people one-on-one. You guys tend to play on the outside and you like the groups, right? Aquarius has got to, no risk it, no biscuit. You got to be willing to share your heart with another if you want to have a great love. If you play it safe on the sidelines all the time, Aquarius, you'll never find that real love. You want that Mary J. Blige stuff, right? So, although Mary never had that, right? You want the tailor-made love, like us.
Yes, that's right.
You want the
and that's what we want for all of you.
Yeah, the tailor-made love. So read some comments. And
Raw
then we'll
Intuition is here.
Hey,
Raw
was just on. Oh my God, she was so amazing. Yeah.
So she is a fellow astrologer, and they were getting into their astrology.
Please go watch and comment. Raw's insight on Pisces North Node, Pluto Aquarius. It was so much fun. And we talked about the astrology of 2025 and just all the work that she does. So please, like I said, I just had 8 ladies in a row. And she was Rochelle Wayne. Raw Intuition was amazing. Just like Stephanie Biggie or Rebecca Vidanoff. Metaphysical Ash, Veronica Lynn Clark.
Oh my gosh, people. He's had some amazing people.
If you guys haven't been keeping up,
I am trying to moderate a lot of his lives now. And the conversations have been so good.
Yeah.
So Kim did ask about California, and you did speak on it.
Yeah, Kim, please, you got to be careful, sweetie. It's not. I mean, one, you're there, so you should feel it. I mean, California is very low vibrational. It's demonic. Doesn't mean that it's not a beautiful place and beautiful people aren't there, but you have to understand a lot of the Sodom and Gomorrah stuff is in Cali. There's a lot of the essays and the traffics and all that stuff, and California, Hollywood is very dark. I'm sorry.
And I lived half my life in California, both Southern and Northern. Never thought there would be a day that I would ever leave. You know, love it, love it, love it. But now at this point, I don't think there'd be a time that I would ever want to really move back.
You couldn't pay me to move to Cali or New York right now. And I'm a New Yorker. I love New York, but seriously,
yeah,
you got to read the room. You got to read the tea leaves. You have to see what's going on. There are no accidents. Please get this. We are in a simulation, and this is a game to them. But the people that are in power, they're not going to stop acting a fool. And so you got to be able to adjust and maneuver,
Listen, and I always bring it back to this. People may act a fool. Things might be going on every which way.
You raise your vibration.
You are is what you are going to live and attract.
That's true.
Things will work out. It's hard, but you've got to just make sure that you're maintaining your mental. They want your mental. Don't give it to them.
You could still be the light in California.
Yes.
But the problem
with the TV, please.
Yeah, turn off the...
It gets so much easier without that TV, honey.
Once we turned it off...
I do the Netflix, and I watch my shows. And I do watch a lot of murder shows and stuff because I love that cold case stuff. I love that stuff. You know, as spiritual as I am, I love the cold case.
The Pisces.
All that. But I don't watch that news, honey. No.
Yeah. But the key is, you guys, you raise your vibration and frequency. You could still be the light in California. I'm just saying, what just went down, that type of stuff, it may be headed towards Northern California next. Like, you just don't know. And so we just have to really understand and be mindful and careful. There are crazy agendas going on, and a lot of land grabs. Ask the people in Maui. Okay. I have boots on the ground over there. That was terrible. And LA and Maui are both very spiritual places. Okay. And they know that.
Maui is the heart chakra of the world. Is that true?
I believe so. I heard somebody tell me the other day.
Anybody know that? That's what we've heard.
But I also heard that somebody said LA was, if not the heart, something close. I don't know.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true. I believe that it is probably Maui.
I've never heard that before about LA, and I lived in LA for a long time.
But I will tell you this. What is true is that we have got to be on our spiritual discipline 30 minutes to an hour a day, no days off, 7 days a week, right? Today is Sunday, the day of the sun. Tomorrow's the day of the moon, introspection, Aries moon. You can be impulsive, assertive, aggressive. But what we've got to really focus on as the moon tomorrow night is conjunct Chiron. It's an opportunity to heal through our movement, meditation with candlelight, to heal our childhood wounds. Okay. And you guys, if you want to book any of the sales or coffee talk, email me directly, eric@BigEAstrology.com. Explore my website. And it's officially up.
What is that?
My new service.
Oh, yes.
Navigating and thriving and surviving through the Saturn return. Oh my God, it's 35 minutes live via Zoom, only $70. We break down the Saturn house, the sign, the aspects, any conjunctions, oppositions, and I really help you whether you're getting ready for the first, the second, or the third. But I teach you how to honor Saturn so it can give you the rewards and to respond to your abilities with discipline, structure, and organization. You don't want to play with Saturn. All you Saturn Aries people coming up in the next 2.5 years, this is the time to start booking it. If you Saturn Pisces people, it hasn't hit you yet, and you got it like 22, 23, whatever degrees, it has retrograded back, and now it's moving forward now. Saturn's at, I think, currently around 17, 18 degrees. So if your Saturn is still getting ready to come up, and you got Saturn in Pisces, 27, 28, 29 degrees, it hasn't gone there yet, you want to do this. Because if you do not, listen, we live in a Saturnian bubble matrix. If you do not honor Saturn, I pity the fool that don't honor Saturn. Mr. T will get on you. And so will Saturn. Okay. Anything in the chat before I go to Mars and Aquarius?
Okay, so let's
chat.
Let me see your chat. Thank you. Y'all are chatting away. And God Strengthen Me says, I'm a cat in Chinese New Year. Ooh. Happy 2025. And Kim
what year is the
was
cat?
born in the year of the snake. This is my snake year.
Oh, good for you, Kim.
All right.
Go ahead, girl.
And then C said, good evening.
What up, C?
Hello, C. It's good to see you.
C, it was good on that last live. You got that nice little reading. How did you resonate with that? That was the one with, I think, Rebecca.
He got one of the lives. Okay.
Yeah, he got one of the readings,
I did have to run the 15-year-old to his friend's house. So I was out for part of that. Anyway, but that was a good show.
Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you.
Okay, and then Samuel said she's loving the energy. I'm sorry, sweetie. So she's loving the energy. I'm so spiritually excited. The collective is coming together. Yes. We, let me tell you something. Eric and I are so incredibly blessed. We were able to have an amazing conversation with one of the most amazing, beautiful souled mediums on the face of this planet.
She's going to come on in March.
We're going to have her on in March. It was
she came on during the summer.
Thing.
Dr. Karen Michelle. Go watch that. It was great, but she's going to blow you away.
Yes.
She's going to do live psychic readings. She plays the harp.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right. She did come on. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was a great interview. She's a Leo. Yeah.
She's amazing and just so pure. One of the most amazing people.
Gifted psychic.
And so humble. And just everything about her is just.
She's done readings at Lilydale. Have you guys ever heard of Lilydale in upstate New York? Where it's like a whole psychic medium, like.
And if you haven't, okay,
not neighborhood, like a
compound
no.
It's an actual town in New York.
Yep.
That
Lilydale.
They must have done it through a trust at some point. Somebody owned the land and wrote this into a perpetual trust.
Yeah.
To where everybody who lives there
must be a psychic or a medium,
medium
or
spiritual person, and they have to go and prove their abilities and so forth, and they have to be voted in to live there.
And Karen Michelle,
move there.
She was accepted for her gifts to do readings there, so she'll be there again this summer.
That's a really, really, really big deal.
Yeah.
There is a documentary called Nobody Dies in Lilydale.
Yeah, it was on HBO.
It's funny because
came out in what, 2009?
Yes, I mean, because we watched this before we left New York.
Yeah, it was 2009 or 10.
And so we were like HBO. Aware, but I wouldn't say we were completely awake.
No, not completely. No.
But we were getting there. We were taking baby steps. We were.
Well, I was.
He was awake way before me.
I was definitely more. I was ahead of her.
Oh yes,
Let's just say that.
Yes, you were, baby. You were ahead of me. That's right. You were. Weren't you? Go on, give me a kiss. No.
You see how she placated me.
I am, but you know what? You were. I love you too. So, okay. So, but Samuel said, she had to cut out social media and news to keep emotionally balanced. And it's funny you say that. That is so true. We are working on.
I only do the social media because of my business. If it was just regular Eric, the only thing I would do on social media. No, let me say this. The only thing I would do on social media is, check in with like cousins and family and friends. And I would talk about sports because that's just me. I just love sports like that. But otherwise, it's my business that has me more on social media than anything.
But one thing I do want to say is I love this. Like, I love this meeting. I love like the collective feel that we've been able to build with like these like you guys.
But I'm going to love when YouTube, when I could hit a button and bring you guys up and you can actually talk to us live. That's what I want YouTube to advance to.
That would be really cool.
That would be super dope.
But I absolutely, I love.
But that's why you guys got to come to Coffee Talk. Ivy, are you going to come to Coffee Talk? You guys got to come to Coffee Talk. And listen, February 16th, February 23rd, it's going to be off the Chisane. Michelle Obama, Nina Simone, Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton. What?
So Astral K says she lives in Northern California and it's a bit confusing there. Girl, I know.
It's definitely confusing.
I lived half my life in Southern California, and
the
then
homelessness breaks my heart,
up
though.
to San Francisco.
Astro K,
and then from the East Bay. Yeah,
Astro K, how you doing with the homelessness? Like, how bad is it getting right now? Like Oakland, San Fran, like
I couldn't imagine.
I heard it's really bad.
I used to work in.
I got my Sabale Pure lip balm.
Well, thank you, darling. That's the best lip balm ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. C says, I live with Rebecca. Oh, like the live last week. Sorry. Yeah. The live with Rebecca last week proved to be quite remarkable. The discovery of my starseed family and during my research was truly enlightening. I undeniably feel a strong connection with them.
Wow, yes, that was dope, right? Yeah. So make sure make sure you come and watch me on Rebecca's TikTok, right? Rebecca Vidanoff in the Akasha. Go follow her on TikTok, and that's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern, February 17th on the Monday. She's phenomenal, and I'm going to be doing big threes, and she's going to do. You guys had a really wonderful chemistry, and I loved the way that we played off of each other. She was doing the Akashic, and Eric was obviously doing the astrology, and they were playing off of each other. It was like when one finished a thought, the other one would pick it up and elaborate. And it was just a really beautiful conversation. It was in the flow. Yes, it was in the flow. Okay, are we ready for Mars and Aquarius? A couple of you guys here have it. So she doesn't have this one. But Mars and Aquarius, a few of you guys have it here. This is, like I said, Jada Pinkett Smith or whatever. I mean, I only give you a couple people because it's just so you can relate. But the videos are down below, so you can watch my videos. And go watch my Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn series. They don't have that many views, but you guys can learn about your whole chart and watch them, okay? And comment, please. I really appreciate it because they're good. They were years ago, but they're still good. So Mars and Saturn are kind of not so friendly. Mars wants to hurry up and go. Mars is action, whatever, right? It's assertive, aggressive, the soldier, the warrior. It's the willpower, the drive for men. It's also brothers, boyfriends, but it's also the sex drive for men. Mars is what gets us all up out of the bed every day. It's logistics. It's investigation. It cuts, separates, divide. It's procedures. It's surgeries. Mars is also property, land. Okay. I believe in Western, they connect Mars sometimes with dogs. The South Node K2 in the Vedic is connected to dogs. But I can't remember if it was Mars or the South Node for dogs in Western. I just don't remember. So, but it is definitely property and land, and it is brothers and boyfriends. So, ladies, if you have Mars in Aquarius, you could find the weird, nerdy guy or your local astrologer very attractive and handsome. Although I am spoken for and taken. But so true. But seriously though, when you have and this is not just for the ladies, it's everybody, but Mars in Aquarius, it is like that is the IT specialist, that is the engineer, that's the mechanical engineer, that is the robotics, that is the coding. Because Mars is literally like how we solve the puzzle. And it's not just the physical action. It can be very mental. And Aquarius it is. Mars in Aquarius, you can be a great soccer player, right? You can be, someone that is really good at tennis or badminton or volleyball, fencing. Mars in Aquarius is definitely, I'm telling you fellas, these are some freaky ass dudes. They're down for the under the table action. They're down for whatever. They're down for like in the house party, going off to the secret closet or bathroom for the quickie. They're nasty. They're naughty boys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mars and Aquarius. So ladies, if you have this, you may like a little nasty dirty boy. You like a dirty boy? Do you like a dirty boy? You're so stupid. So, but it could be the case. But definitely very, very smart. Now, these are the people that are going to be good at research and science. They can actually be good astrologers. Mars is I see the Mars in Aquarius in the auto repair shop, but they're just not working on the regular cars. They work on like the antique cars. They work on the Bentley, the Rolls, the Ferrari. They're the ones that fix the engines. They're the ones that work on like the crazy bikes. They could even work on like a Tesla, but like I'm trying to give you the visual of the mindset. But they also can be someone that fights for freedom and liberation, social justice and social reform warriors. Okay. They're highly intelligent. They, they definitely, just remember Aquarius, right? It's at home in Saturn and Uranus, right? So like the Mars, right, is at home in Aries and Scorpio, exalted in Capricorn, which is the Saturn ruled. So it's sort of surprising, right? Because Mars and Saturn are not necessarily friends, but the Mars in Aquarius is just a little bit different. It can be a little extreme, sometimes chaotic. They can come in and create like a dust storm. You know what I mean? They're just like, they come in, you're like, whoa, I just got hit with a Mars and Aquarius experience. Okay, but overall, what I like about this energy is that they're not going to stop at the basic 2 + 2 = 4. They want to understand the shape of the 2 plus the other 2, that it really, the origami of it, or like the angles of it, it could never equal 4. 2 + 2 would be more like a reimagined 7, if you get my drift. So it's really peculiar, innovative, weird, genius. This is the mad scientist. Mars in Aquarius is the bizarre rebel, right? They're the ones that are going to create, a car that can drive on water, or banana peels or peanuts, right? They're going to be the ones to innovate different things, right? To make the iWatch or the iPhone. Like, I don't think not Bezos. I don't think Steve Jobs had this, but he may have. I can't remember. But so that's I need to do his chart. I'm going to do Steve Jobs. I'm going to get back, you guys, to the celebrity chart soon. It's just, I don't have enough hours in the day. And I don't want to clone myself. They've offered to clone me. I said, no, thank you. I'm joking. I'm joking. But, you know what I mean? I would say no, thank you. But, so I just want you to know, okay, that I do plan on getting back to it. I just got to have time. And right now I'm just building out this community for you guys. And I want you guys to come and join my family. It's the Knowledge is Love family. It's going to be $25 a month. But it's going to be so worth it. I mean, the discount services, even Ra offered a great discount. All my podcast guests, they're offering jewels of knowledge, discounts on services. You get like exclusive content. You're going to get exclusive content from me, but it's not just going to be astrology. I'm going to hit you with all the modalities. I'm going to hit you with meditation, spirituality, everything. And you get 10% off of all my services. And after being in the group for a year, you get 50% off of a natal, solar return, or second day progression chart. And there's going to be much more coming. So, and you're getting both coffee talks. For that $25, you get the coffee talks, whether you come or not. Even if you don't remember it, it'll just be in your inbox. Boom, coffee talk. And you'll be like, oh, wow, Eric did another coffee talk. I didn't even realize. And you'll just have it. It's going to be super dope. And I don't like to undergive. I'm an overgiver.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really wonderful. Wow. And for anybody who just the 2 coffee talks alone cover. If you're somebody who goes to the coffee talks, you've already paid for what it's going to cost.
You've already saved $10 on that.
Yeah. And you've already saved.
And 10% off.
Yeah. So anyways, we have Kim. Kim Kalia says she's from Northern California too. I think I might have said that.
Yeah.
Grand Alette Unique's Understanding. Grand evening to both of you. Thank you.
Hello, Alette. You've been here before. Yes.
And,
how are you, Alette?
To everyone in the chat, she says grand evening. Thank you. Kim Kalia says that she keeps her TV off and she wakes up daily and says, I choose peace and calm.
That's right, Kim.
And
we have to
always take those few extra moments before just jumping out of bed and just give
gratitude.
Some thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That's a beautiful thing.
You know, a lot of people, it's Sunday, right? February 2nd. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning, you guys. But I know you heard about Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic's trade. Anthony Davis to the Mavericks, Luka Doncic to the Lakers. My oldest son's a Laker fan. He was kind of happy, but it favors the Mavericks for this year. The trade deadline in the NBA is Thursday. The Lakers have got to make more moves because now they don't have a big man. The Mavericks, they need another guard, but they still got Kyrie, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis. So the Mavericks could up. And my Knicks lost to the Lakers the other night. OG Anunoby got hurt, but my Knicks are going to be okay. If we're healthy, we got a shot to upset Boston and get to the NBA Finals this year. If my Knicks ever win the championship, I will go back to New York, and I will be at the parade because I've been waiting. The Knicks last won in 73, and I was a baby, and I don't remember it. I've been a Knick fan my whole life.
It has been. It's a hard life.
I grew
it's a hard life.
It is a very hard life. She's seen me almost cry and almost
on the edge
and almost punch a wall.
Had to call him back.
She had to call me back. But the last time I punched a wall and I almost broke my hand, it was the Steelers losing to the Cowboys in 1995. So I've never done that again. I can control my sports anger and emotion and aggression. I'm very competitive though. Mars and Virgo, my competition is mental. Bust the instrumental. Intricate with the breaking down of the rhymes, so precise with the precision. I highlight the times more than New York or the Post with the most. Daily, I news you up, I brag and boast from coast to coast. Lyrically, I am the most, I am the host. Not like deaf, from right to left. The speakers are just clef and not why. I should have met that girl, but I didn't because of that guy. I'm nice with the pill, almost met Lauryn Hill. Lyrically, I'm giving styles that are ill. I was back in Maryland in 94. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to do it.
I can't do it.
I didn't want to. I missed meeting the Fugees because I just thought those other two guys were too corny. Praz and Wyclef, they were cornballs to me. But I should have gone for Lauryn.
I should have gone for Lauryn.
I
saw Lauryn.
I've seen her in concert and stuff.
Okay.
So I saw that. I've seen her perform a couple of times.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably good because if I would have met Lauryn, there may not have been a Rohan and there may not have been an Alana. I'm just saying. Although I don't really find her that attractive, so I shouldn't say that.
No, don't say that.
I shouldn't say that. I think with me and Lauryn, it would have been about the art. We would have been rhyming together and creating.
Yeah, but sometimes when you have two people that are so creative, it doesn't work.
I think it would have worked.
Okay.
I think it would have worked. The Gemini Virgo, we know how to yeah, I think it would have worked.
So God strengthened me says, what if I have Saturn in Aries?
Oof, you better book my new Saturn return service with me, for real. $70, 35 minutes, or a natal birth chart. But Saturn in Aries is challenging, sweetie, because Mars and Saturn are not. Mars wants to move fast and wants to hurry up and go. Aries and Gemini are the two fastest things. So Mars is like, blah, 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 blah. Saturn is like, slow down. Saturn's like brand Nubian to Aries. Brand Nubian, slow down. So Saturn restricts and tells you cannot be impulsive. You have to think before you react. You got to chill the F out. And so you got to learn how to integrate that. Book the service, and I will help you and guide you through it. And you will shine like a diamond, darling. Let me tell you something, darling. When you work with me, Mars in Aries, Saturn in Aries, not a problem. I've got you, honey.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we've got so many good things happening. So Samuel said, this is going back a bit, but I've been wanting to say that she said that Lumeria sat where Hawaii is, among other countries and states. So that's a very interesting thing. And
Ivy, you're so deep. I love Samuel. Yeah. No, yeah, Lumeria, that, yeah. And wait, so then you also know that the real Kemet and Egypt is right here.
Right here.
It'd be right here. Right here. The Nile, when they break it down in the Bible, it really breaks down to the Mississippi River. I stand and deliver, make competition quiver. Think about that. Okay.
So Ra's giving us some
What's up, Ra?
comedy, or Raw intuition, let's say.
She
says
say?
Her ex-husband has Mars in Aquarius, and I'm done and ready for the roast. She said she's just kidding.
Okay.
That's okay, girl. I understand if you might not be.
Okay.
And
Mars,
nothing but love.
Mars in Aquarius. Yeah, I know it can.
It can be hard, girl. Yep, I went through it.
She had to get it right the second time.
I had to get So
I'm
he's
number
my second
2.
husband, and so I knew. Yes, so it happens, and I would say, well, I was 29, 30 when we got divorced. I can't remember. I had to figure that out. But my point is, I got it right the second time. Anyway, let's see. We've got God Strengthen Me says Cat Rabbit is 1999. And
what's 1999? Cat Rabbit.
Rabbit
she was asking. Okay.
1999.
So 99, that'd be 87. That'd be 75. Do I know some 75 folks? And 63. Yeah, so that's the cat. She said Cat Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really a rabbit. It's not a cat. Because I don't know if they had the year of the cat. It's the rabbit, right? That's what I thought. I don't think they had the year of the cat in Chinese.
They have, let's see, I don't know.
Well, I think it is the rabbit. What's up, people? The rabbit. Bugs Bunny, the rabbit, the rascal. You rabbit. It's rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season. You guys know about that? Duck season. Rabbit season.
Yeah, so there is not a year of the cat.
Yeah,
in the
see,
Chinese
I know my stuff. My brain, you can't play with my brain. It is the rabbit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's the rabbit.
So the Wave XL was asking about the
Wave XL's new.
Yes.
Wave XL, give me your big 3. Go ahead.
Oh.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Wave XL.
Please subscribe.
And he was asking about the Luka trade to the Lakers. He was new enough, but knows you enough to know about sports.
Well, listen, Wave.
Give us your big 3, please.
Yeah, give us your big 3. I think Luka could make LeBron play 2-3 more years because he don't have to handle the ball as much. If they can get some size, that's dangerous. Luka's a bad boy. He just can't play defense. And the Mavericks didn't want to pay him the super max contract because he doesn't stay in good shape. You know, he's like a pudgy European guy. And but he can score and get buckets on anybody. Luka Don, the Luka Don, that kid is he's nasty. He'd be giving him and the Joker, they'd be giving the brothers the business in the NBA. They're like Larry Bird's, like, you know, bigger version of Bird is the Joker, and Luka's the smaller version of Bird. But they're both nasty. The Joker's averaging like a triple-double this year, I think. It's absurd. The MVP is either him or Shea Gilchrist Alexander. Okay, I could talk about sports forever. So you guys don't want to miss this, though. So you're ready for the Super Bowl this Thursday with Nick Westbrooks. And then El Saramaga on Tuesday. I'm going to black it out for y'all. Black, 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 black. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good month. I'm excited for February. Oh, and if you're in Arizona, you can come see me live at Missy's Mysteries. Saturday, February 15th, 11 to 5 p.m. I'll be doing live readings. I'll be doing the Saturn return, the mini love chart readings, and natal chart readings. So you'll be 3 different options, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 30, 25, 20 minutes. And it's going to be really awesome. She's in North Scottsdale, right?
Yes.
I forgot the exact address. I'm going to put it up.
So if you're in the Scottsdale area, she is off of Scottsdale Road in Shea. So
yeah, and I got to get out
a little bit north of that.
I got to get out to the astrology store in Glendale and maybe see if I can do something there too. But yeah, she's got a great metaphysical shop.
Really quick checking in, Astral K, because we said a long time ago about the homeless.
Oh, about the home. Oh, yeah. Please tell me.
It's truly awful. And you know what? There is something going on across the board, because right here where we live in
all the major cities,
we don't, like, Scottsdale does not have a lot of homeless, but we have been seeing it a lot for the last few months, 2-3 months, maybe a little more.
Probably.
So we've been seeing it Okay,
It started the last 2 years, but we've seen it more the last 3-4 months.
We've seen it, but in the last few months, what I have seen is a real transition from not just homeless, but to people that are genuinely mentally ill. And in our area, we saw a gentleman today, and he started out across the street, and it's painful. It's painful.
I'm going to tell you, I'm a native New Yorker, and I'm not bragging or anything, but every time I saw a homeless person, if I didn't have money to give them or food, I always gave them a kind word, because I can't see humanity suffer like that.
And
I'm a real Virgo.
I'm trying to figure out what this is that we're seeing and why we're seeing it to such an extent, because
it's
there
intentional.
is a shift.
Yeah, it's an energetic shift.
Something is happening, and either people are losing it and getting mental more, and
they're making people lose it. You know what it is? They're making people lose it.
Yeah,
they are making people crazy. I mean, come on, y'all. What is it? We're February 2nd now. Just like how last year the first 19 days were crazy, this has been the first month and 2 days have been crazy. And you notice all the connections with the military, from New Orleans to Vegas, to guys, this place, to that place.
We need to pray.
We got to stay in prayer,
and we need to, each one of you,
do your spiritual work every day.
Just send love out and just blanket this space
and our country.
Okay,
the world, but our country. We got to protect country,
everything. Just send love. It's all going to work out. We
no fear over here. No fear.
That's it. But no, it's all working. Send love.
But wait, but you got to do the work. You're awakened. You're here on this channel. You know enough that you cannot take any days off. Spiritual discipline. Raise your vibration frequency so that when you're out in public, you are the light. Your aura, which is the first house, your aura, the 6 feet apart during the pandemic, that's the auric field. You need to be spreading the love and light from your heart chakra that it generates so much. When I walk into a place, people could feel nothing but love from me. Because my heart, nothing but love from me, baby.
Hey, what?
I love Heavy D. My cousin Malcolm loved Heavy D. Yeah, Heavy D. Oh, he was a good actor too. Do you guys remember Heavy D on Boston? Not Boston Legal, Boston Public.
Public, yeah.
Oh, that was a great TV series. 2 underrated TV shows that didn't last super long, and they were both on Fox: Boston Public and Table for Five. Oh my God! With the 5 kids that their parents died in a car accident, love that show. And Boston Public. That was what, early 2000s? I think it was early 2000s, late 90s.
Table for Five.
Yeah.
Table for Five.
Yeah, that was Jennifer Love Hewitt was on that one. No, Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell. No, it wasn't Table for Five. It was something different.
Y'all, listen.
He had a crush on her.
Had. Listen.
Oh, what? What was that? I know you did. What?
I'm joking. Listen. That's my little white girl crush. Nev Campbell's cute, y'all.
I've been hearing about it for 16 years.
I used to think Blake Lively.
Don't bring Nev around here.
No. I used to think Blake Lively was cute, but she's a nasty human, so I don't mess with all that stuff she's getting involved in. But Nev Campbell?
And that's okay. You could come over here, Nev. I'd be so nice to you. I'll cook you dinner.
You make dinner for Nev?
I would.
Nev, you want to come over for dinner? Now, we can only talk, Nev. We can't touch, but you can come over for dinner and meet my beautiful family.
I would love to meet you, Nev.
No, but seriously, I do think but she was really also, I thought she was a very talented actor. But Table for Five was one of those tear-jerking shows. And, it was one of those shows that got me emotional before I got married and have kids. Because once I got married and started having kids, oh my God, what was that show we used to watch on NBC?
This Is Us.
This Is Us. That show would have me, that and Grey's Anatomy. After I had children,
for some Grey's
oh my God, like they would just have some episodes. No, Grey's got corny. During the pandemic, it was horrible. It was
like, oh my God.
No, they were horrible during the pandemic. That was horrible television and programming. And then everything got to whatever, but I won't get into that. But anyway, so before we bounce, any last questions or comments, anything on the energies? We got the Aries moon, coffee talk, the podcast, birth chart services, ask away. Now is the time. And also, I would say, Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, your sale ends on the 18th. Pisces,
Okay,
you start on the 19th.
And Toni Morrison is an Aquarius. Laura Robertson, are you new?
Hey,
Do
Laura
I know
Robertson.
that name? And Zora Neale Hurston, are you trying to tell us people that we need to do
for coffee
talks on?
Yeah, I put Toni Morrison in the thing, but she didn't win the vote. Number 1 was Michelle, and number 2 was Nina, but they were neck and neck, so I decided to do both. Yeah, Toni.
Okay, so
Aquarius is a brilliant.
Laura Robertson, if
you want to share your big 3?
If you want to share your big 3, that would be wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Laura.
Then we have Connect Mobile Video Solutions.
Oh, okay.
That is a new person.
Connect Mobile Video Solutions.
Mobile Video Solutions.
What's your big 3?
Please explain the
Can you
planet's
connect
effect
and be
on
mobile
us daily. So glad to catch this live. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading her thing.
Okay. No, I was going to do a little.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. What was it? Connect Mobile what?
Connect Mobile Video Solutions. That's a lot.
Connect Mobile. My solutions are on video. Don't you understand? I'm like Vimeo. I store and produce all these reels, but don't you understand? My IG is like steel, hydroponic, lyrically prophetic. Don't you understand? Competition's just so pathetic. They can't touch the E lyrically. How I be? It comes down off a tree like apples hitting me. Forget Eve. Don't you want to see that gene belongs inside of Africa, B? From the beginning of time, the beginning of rhymes, on the microphone, and one of the greatest of all times.
So
Muhammad Ali was one of the first rappers. Y'all don't know that.
Yes, wasn't he?
And Gil Scott-Heron, both of them were spitting bars back in the days. Yeah.
So Laura Robertson is new. I'm kind of going through very quickly because we are going to be ending soon.
Yeah. So Laura, give me a big 3.
Unique's Understanding says, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm looking for. So she's having a reading with you. She's looking forward to my custom made natal chart reading. I'm so excited. So do you know who she is in person versus this?
Oh yeah. Are you Tella?
Sometimes y'all use different names.
I don't want to blow up.
Say your real
but is that
name.
Tella?
We try not to do that. But okay.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Let's see. Willow and Stream says Saturn and Virgo. For the
Saturn and Virgo, you gotta be kind to yourself. You can be too much of the perfectionist, okay? Be easy, greasy, for sheezy, my kneesy. Okay.
For the Mobile Connect, he or she asked a very good
Are you
question.
a he or a she? Let us know.
Yes. Please explain how the planets affect us on a daily basis. Let me finish this. Oh. So glad to catch you live. He does.
Yes.
What does he do? What do? You do
the astro weather. Yeah, watch my astro weather. I do it every Monday and Friday. Monday I do Monday through Thursday. Friday I do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You'll see it right on my YouTube feed. Please explore my channel. You want to know about astrology? I've got a wealth of free content here for you to explore. I encourage
over 2,000 videos, guys. Like there's so much.
I don't think I'm up to 2,000 yet.
I don't know. Well, a lot.
Oh, close to 2,000.
Seems like 2,000.
But anyway, but I do encourage you to reach out. But the planets are these light-bodied energies that vibrate energy and are connected to our body parts and our chakras. Okay? It's very, very deep. The birth chart is the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul. You chose these experiences, these parents, everything. I am the astrological teacher and tour guide revealing to you what your soul had pre-selected before you came here on Earth. And so, yeah, learning about your Venus in Aquarius, or learning about your Saturn in Virgo, or learning about your Sag moon or your Taurus sun, it helps life for you to slow down. It helps you to understand the inner workings. The sun is your I am, your vitality, your ego, your purpose. The moon is your inner mind, your emotions, your body. The sun is the father, the moon is the mother, your family you create, your health. The Mercury is your analytical, logical, processing data, mind. There's the light, there's the door, there's my wife, here's some more, right? The Venus is your fashion, your love language, your art, culture, your entertainment, your sweet tooth. your dinero. Mars is your willpower, your drive, your action, your assertive aggressiveness, your logistical mind. The Jupiter is your wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies, the teacher, preacher, guru, shaman. It can be the husband for a wife or same-sex couple. The Venus could be a wife or the wife for a same-sex couple. The Saturn is your discipline. It's the karmic teacher. It's the law and order. We live in a Saturnian matrix bubble. Saturn is hard work, structure, organization, fears, limits, delays, anxieties. The Uranus is your liberation, your freedom, how your soul breaks the social norms, fractures the structures. Your Neptune is how your soul evolves spiritually, creatively, imagination, illusion, delusion, confusion, fog, escapism, the pharmaceuticals. The Pluto is your soul psychology, how you transform, power, control, sex, abuse, manipulation. Here to bring up the secret shadows of the nation. Okay? And there's much more. So that's just a quick little rundown, but these planets are not a game. Astrology is not a game. That's why I have my ethics and my moral code. I don't take this as a joke. Don't get caught up in pop astrology. You don't look at relationships based on a sun sign. You look at the 5th house, 7th house, Juno, Venus, Jupiter, Moon, Mercury. Like Ross said, right? Ross said on the podcast, she likes to look at the Mercury. And she's right. How two people communicate is very important. Your language style, how you dispense language is your Mercury. Okay?
So we have rose gold here.
Ooh, rose gold.
Rose gold
What up,
says
rose
Cancer
gold?
rising,
Cancer
Jupiter
rising.
and Cancer.
Okay.
Give us all three,
Give
please.
us your sun and moon.
We only
Cancer
have those
rising.
2. Let me see. Now, C.
Rose gold.
C says something very interesting here.
What you saying, C?
I'd like to unpack this a little bit.
Let's unpack it.
He said, I was told it's very political in Lilydale. But which area do you suggest for visiting Lilydale or Sedona? Well, we haven't personally been to Lilydale. We've only
and I don't know if it's political.
The one thing that I want to say about the being political, I can see it being that.
Yeah.
And not political in the sense of Democratic, Republican, and I might be wrong. I just know watching the documentary and a friend of ours who has been there multiple times and actually been invited to teach there. Because of the way that their city ordinances are written out and it's actually into the trust of the land, you have to be voted in to live there. So if they don't like you, you won't be voted in. But from what I've been told from people who have been there, that it's more about, are your gifts genuine and legit. Do you bring that spirit of positivity and energy that is going to uplift the whole? So they don't let everybody in, and I can see where that could be very political based or feel political. And so I'm sure there's pluses and minuses.
I don't know if we can escape politics anywhere in this world.
I guess because we're human, right? We live just, Sedona is just
hours away,
hour and a half, 2 hours away, whatever it is. And so we love Sedona. It's wonderful. It's super crowded.
Arizona is
way more crowded.
But Arizona is a very spiritual state. Mm-hmm. Sedona's got extremely commercialized, but like we were saying before,
but we love it. We've had some amazing times
still
up there.
find. Are they burning something?
They could be burning something. I don't smell. I'll go check.
I smell something. Go check real quick. My nose knows.
Yes, your nose does.
So, but any place can be. Anybody could deal with political or politics anywhere. Understand there's no difference when you only have 2 choices, right? It wouldn't have mattered. Things would still be going crazy if Kamala won. It's not just crazy because Trump won. His rhetoric is always going to be crazy. You got to know that. I'm a native New Yorker, I know what to expect from him. And I told you I met him at a GQ party once. The Q-Tip was DJing down in Greenwich Village. No, not Greenwich Village, Chelsea. But yeah, Sedona is really cool. But I think wherever you go is be wherever you at. So when you bring the love, frequencies, and vibration and positivity, like we only had an amazing time in Sedona. I mean, amazing. We met amazing people. I mean, it was just like nice person after nice person. We all went out to eat together. We had a great time in Sedona. So, but yeah, I think it's good to travel, and I think it's good to learn and to experience different energies and vibrations and different cultures. Okay.
So
Rose
Ra
gold?
is from out here as well. And she's saying about the homeless, they will take our homeless and bring them to CASS, which I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to look that up, in downtown. So many people out here, and they shift them around, because
They take a bunch to Hawaii. My client in
Mhm.
Hawaii told me
Yes.
that she gets a lot of homeless people from New York, Arizona, Cali. They just drop them in Hawaii, you guys.
Yeah, they do.
It's
Because
terrible.
what they do is they tell them, like, listen, it's warm year round and this and that. Doesn't it sound wonderful? But the reality is there is less of an infrastructure in Hawaii to manage the homeless. So they have this beautiful scenery, but they don't have bathrooms. They don't have all the facilities. They don't have the ability.
They don't have the
for people to
shelters.
take the shelter.
Yeah.
They don't have all this stuff. So yeah, you can live outside year round, but it's getting overcrowded. There's too many people and this and that.
And San Diego and San Francisco and LA, it's
Raw, real quick on that, what you were saying about them moving it. When I had a short-lived shop in down Old Town Glendale, and it was this beautiful historic little building and everything, and they had a place across the road where they would bring the homeless and just drop them off. And it's like the most weird and inhumane kind of thing, because you're like, they just kind of pick you up and just drop you and go, here you go. You ain't got nothing else to do. Go here. And you're just thinking, wow, that's kind of,
it's cruel.
I get it, and
it's
I
cruel.
don't get it. And it just like, I just think we have to do better.
This world, there should not be one human being on our planet, you guys, that is homeless. That we only have the homelessness and lack of food and shelter and clothing for people because of extreme greed. You have to know this. You have to know this. This is a statement of the heart of our world and our country. Shouldn't be one homeless person in America.
And so Connect said that we can just call her Connect. Connect Mobile Video
I could just call you Connect?
We can just call you Connect. Well, you spit. And she said you spit.
Thank you.
And House of Toa said, did y'all hear about the jet? Yes, we did hear about the jet crash in Philadelphia. One of our dearest friends.
It was close to a family friend. They were like 15 minutes
it.
away from there. So I had to check on her and stuff. Listen, and there's controversy with that because of the bus and the Mexico and this and that. Listen, you guys, this is not an accident. This is to bring in more FEAR about taking.
We're not giving it to them. They need it. They need that fear. We're not giving it to them. You
have to understand the energy harvest, and a lot of references back to the Obama movie. That's been playing out. Leave the world behind. Yeah. So.
On a different note, Willow and Stream said, hit the like button.
Thank you.
Hit the like button and
you guys
share.
Please like. But
subscribe.
Listen. But do me a favor. That's Venus and Aquarius. She's just weird.
I am.
But
I am weird.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you get over 50, like I am, you just don't care anymore.
No,
you're like, don't. So I'm weird.
I'm weird too. I'm proud of it.
I've been weird my whole life. What can I say?
Yep. Two weirdos got married.
One thing people can't say, I'm not malicious. I got your back if I'm your friend. Yeah. All that kind of stuff.
We're good people.
Do anything to harm anybody.
No, we're good people.
Never.
She could tell you, man. When I was in coma for 40 days, she didn't have to cook for one day. People showed up and showed out.
It was
all my friends. Even after I came home November 20th, she still had gift cards. Uber Eats.
It was an amazing testament to who my husband was, and I knew who he was because we were married like 14 years by that time, so I knew who you were. But to have that many people
extend the love,
and I had people going back to his elementary school, his middle school, it was like, wow, I'm really married to an amazing man. And I just felt so incredibly blessed. And I knew he was coming home and he was going to be fine. And that's what happened. So Connect is Natasha. Nice to meet you, Natasha. My name is Alana, and this is Eric.
As Natasha. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, she's the one that said she booked the
Connect
reading?
Mobile. No, Connect Mobile Solutions.
Oh,
because we were talking about
someone else.
I'm sorry. I'm scrolling down here.
Alette is the one that booked the reading.
Yes, and yes, we were right on who she was.
Tell her, yes.
And let's see. I'm kind of going through here.
Nice to meet you, Natasha.
And then Rose Gold says Saturn and Virgo 0 degrees.
Oof.
I think we needed to get
Rose Gold. We need your big three.
Okay, so wait. Sun, Moon. Okay, yes. So Rose Gold did just give it to us.
Okay, give it to me, Rose.
And then wait. Okay, so we got Sun is Capricorn Sun, Gemini Moon, and Cancer Rising.
Cancer Rising, Gemini Moon in the 12th house, Capricorn Sun in the 7th. You light up when you were in the marketplace handling business. You could have business partnerships. You could have your own business. Dad could be up in your business and relationships. You and mom. It doesn't mean it's a bad relationship, but like you kind of came here to teach your mom how to communicate better, but the communication may not be so great between you. Your dreams are probably really wild and interesting. And, you emotionally have to express yourself. If you don't get to express what you're feeling verbally, you can literally like stomp your feet and get angry and like stuff like that. We see that with our 15-year-old. He's a Gemini Moon. And when they get to arguing, like he's just because like they get frustrated. They have to verbalize their emotions. They have to. And so that's a real interesting thing. But the Capricorn Sun, you got the Rihanna in you. I'm a Cap Moon. You know how we do work. I mean, see, like you just like you about your business, and there's nothing wrong with that. The Sun does not like being in the 7th house, though, and it doesn't love being in Capricorn. So there are some challenges there because, it's like the king has got to negotiate in the marketplace, and the king don't want to do that. The king said, I want $50 for this big piece of chicken. And when the king goes to the marketplace is like, can I give you $5? $5 for your chicken? And you're like, no, I said 50, fool. I know $5, right? So the king doesn't want to negotiate. And so that's what happens. Remember, the 7th house is the sun setting. Okay. But that means in your 6th house, you got the Sag. So you got to make sure you exercise and move your hips and thighs. You got to be hiking and moving. And you need to eat the solar food, the fruits and veggies. Okay? Capiche?
So Stephen Lascala said Mercury in Aquarius. So
what can we tell him
Stevie, about that?
Stevie, you know how smart you are, man. Mercury in Aquarius is very, mentally, hey, it's one of the reasons why you love astrology. You're smart as a whip. But Mercury in Aquarius, it's so innovative and futuristic. You know what I mean? For you, Stephen, it's like you naturally are going to be a little bit, if everybody's going to the right, you're going to go a little bit to the left. You got to show out. You're going to do things that people are like, that's a little weird, but he's freaking brilliant. And that's what it is. Mercury in Aquarius. But just remember, it's a fixed air sign. So sometimes, Stephen, you got to make sure you don't come off stubborn or arrogant. I haven't sensed that. You seem like the greatest guy. But Aquarius Mercury can be sometimes a little arrogant and stubborn because you don't. And I know I could tell this is probably true, Stephen. You don't have patience for dodo heads.
Who does?
Mercury, no, I don't either, but because I'm Mercury Virgo. But Mercury Aquarius, you're like, you don't have to be a genius like me, but you got to know your ABCs, right? Like you want people to have a little bit of like, mental awareness. But yeah, it's a great placement. So, all right, last couple comments or questions before we go.
So Connect or Natasha.
There's no football game that I have to run to.
Natasha says she's going to get a reading. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Natasha.
I can't wait meeting you.
I look forward to it.
And she said thank you, by the way, for what you did tell her. And you're an Aquarius. No.
Who, Stephen?
My mother's an Aquarius.
Yeah, she's a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces.
And I think Stephen I think Stevie's, you were a Pisces too, right, Steve? I can't remember.
Oh, maybe I said I'm going for the sale. For the
who's going to get the sale?
So that was Connect saying about for the sale.
Yes, Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. You don't have to just be a sun sign.
Okay.
I do it for all the big threes.
Now let's see. Now I'm scrolling down. We've got to the Wax XL, the Wax Extra Large. So Cancer rising, Pisces sun.
Cancer rising, Pisces sun.
And moon conjunct. Okay.
Moon and what? Just say it.
It says moon conjunct. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Moon conjunct what? The
moon
sun?
Conjunct what, my love? Okay, I was just thinking we were going to hit that. Maybe let's see if you if you're still here, please give us the full big 3, and we will.
If you're saying moon conjunct after that, I'm assuming you were born on a new moon. And it's in Pisces, and if that's the case, whoa, you are a spiritual giant.
Okay.
You're super intuitive and psychic, but you got to really you got to be careful when you're out and about. You have got to give yourself like an energy, a spiritual bath when you come home, right? So when you're out and about and you love connecting with people from all different lands and cultures and exploring beliefs. But if you have the sun and the moon in Pisces with the Cancer rising, you're like still waters. But what I'm saying is when you're out and about, you can be pulling in other people's energies. So you may come home and it's not yours. So you got to like transmute it out and literally wash your hands and face and put on your house clothes. You know how grandma used to say, put your house clothes on, boy. My grandma was no joke. I already told you guys a story. Me and grandma were fighting over the hominy grits. That's why I won't eat hominy grits. She ruined me. How's she going to put her grandson to bed and he can't watch Ren 1010? Y'all think that's fair? Because I wouldn't eat no grits? I was I was mentally tough little boy. Like, oof. I was tough. So, but yeah, we're going to get ready to say goodbye. Lana will read the last comment or two.
When you are on a liquid fast,
when
you're doing a liquid fast,
I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom soon.
I might have to hold it down while he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like, you never know where the conversation will go if
you leave. Oh God, if I leave, I don't know where you guys. I come back, she'd be like, "Well, I was at Fry's yesterday," and you was like, huh?
You never know. I might take it. Who knows where I'll take it? Anyways, I won't scare him this week. Let's see.
When I met Putin. So
Rose Gold says you're on point. Let's see. We've got Moon Goddess said the Grammys. I think they're on tonight.
Oh, Grammys on. Okay.
Sadly, what is so weird, I don't even really care. And then what was so funny, what I've realized, they named all the people that were going to be on it, and most of them I didn't even know who they were. I know I'm feeling a little disconnected, but I think it's because I'm waiting for us to like get back to a place. It's unfortunate,
but the music industry, you guys,
love the people that they're promoting.
It's gotten so demonic.
I want to love the people that they're promoting. I'm tired. Like hip hop has been hijacked by like
mumbo trap crap rap.
I can't stand. And so has a lot of R&B. I don't
and
like.
And the pop music is like repetitive and the same.
God,
this is one of the worst times in musical history, to be honest.
Somebody please.
Thank goodness for Kendrick, and hopefully.
But Moon Goddess, 45.
How are you, Moon Goddess? I miss you.
Are you into music?
She's an OG. Oh, you mean into music?
Yeah, because the 45 just always reminds me of like the 45 album.
Oh no, I just think it's a number. But Moon Goddess is awesome.
Yes, no, I know you are because you've been here a lot.
Yeah, she's an OG.
And
how's your daughter doing, Moon Goddess? Is she ever going to get a chart reading? I hope she's doing well.
Have you done a chart reading for her?
For Moon Goddess, yes.
But
not
I
her
didn't
daughter.
know. I didn't know this. I'm sorry.
Moon Goddess is an OG.
Yes. She's an OG. Let's see. What is the difference in a night sun sign compared to a day?
A night chart and a day chart.
And,
so if your sun is below, if your sun is below the ascendant, so either in the first house below the AC or the seventh house below the DC, houses 2 through 6, that means you are more of an introvert, and it can take to about age 26 to 30 to come into your own. But also, it means your greater malefic planet, more challenging, is Saturn, and your greater benefic is Venus. And remember, Moon, Venus, and Saturn are in the night squad. This is called sect in astrology. The day squad is Sun, Mars, Jupiter. That's why, hence, the Sun does well in Aries exalted in Scorpio, Jupiter, Sag, and Pisces, right? It's at home in Leo. That's the day squad. So when you're Sun, you're an extrovert. We both have 11th house suns. That's why we're here talking all in your face. We're extroverts, right? So, you won't see so many people on YouTube, with their sun in the third or fourth house. They're more like a little shy. But, maybe when they hit 30, 32, they come out and like, here I am. Hi, I'm talking now. Hi. Right. But they're not going to be like bombastic like me. That's the difference. But it also depends on what house it's in and what sign, what flavor it and stuff like that. But we got to get ready to go because I actually do need to use the restroom and I'm getting tired.
So let me see really fast. So Rose Gold said, thank you so much. You are so on point. I've been watching for a while. And
thank you.
This is my first time live. Thank you.
And
thank you for joining us.
And thank you for please subscribe and like.
Seeing and hearing
all you guys, please do me a favor. Some of y'all forget. Please come back as soon as we say goodbye in 45 seconds. Come back and thumbs up, like it. Leave a comment. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Eric and Alana. Great show, whatever. And I hope I see you Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Kendrick Lamar, just let us know. Kendrick Lamar became the first rapper to win a Grammy Award for a diss song.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's huge.
That's great. And he's going to kill it at the Super Bowl.
And you know what? I
gotta
say something
go.
real quick in relation to in relation to the group that we're going to be building. It's going to be like this, and we're going to have sections where, a lot of times they have these groups where they're like, don't talk about what you do. Don't do this. Don't do that. Our whole purpose is for you to talk about what you do. We're going to have a whole section where you're going to be able to go in and talk about your business. If you want to sell a product or whatever, as long as it's not something crazy, but like as long as it's in line with kind of where we like to be in our spiritual and positivity and all that stuff. It could be even helping somebody build up their spiritual business, whatever it is. We want to make sure that we are going to be giving everybody an opportunity to shine, to share their voice, to share their opinions, to share their perspectives, to have more of a real open communication. You know what I mean? Because that's true community. And yes, we're here on this platform and we don't necessarily see each other, but ideally in this place, we will be able to. And if people want for us to help facilitate a deeper connection, i.e. sharing a phone number or doing whatever, that's what we want to do. And we want to build up the businesses because bottom line, I personally believe that we are going to be needing to move away from the Amazons and these big conglomerates that really don't care and start supporting each other. And I think we can make it through this time if we begin to support each other more so than support these big conglomerates that have shown us they don't really care. So that's what our group is going to be about as well. Genuine support and big upping people. So thank you guys. We love you. He is headed right back. And I just feel blessed. I get so excited to be here with you guys. I get so much positive energy. So thank you for sharing that.
Wait a minute. Did I hear her tell you the story when she had Ronald McDonald in a headlock?
I didn't tell him that. What? He crossed the line.
She was a very aggressive 7-year-old girl. Okay.
He crossed the line and just sometimes
aggressive.
You gotta put.
But listen, I want you to understand that was her Mars in Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while,
just like Ronald. She yoked up Ronald. I was like,
what?
What?
What'd you say?
You want beef, Ronald? What?
But that was back when they actually had beef.
She was
this was in the 70s.
And the Hamburglar was cheering her on.
He was like,
I don't like Ronald anyway.
Because Ronald gets a little bit like ego. You know what I mean? He thinks he's like the big shot.
Yeah, and that red afro he had.
Mm-hmm. And Hamburger was like, "You be nothing without me."
Did you know that Ronald was actually? I think he was biracial. Ronald McDonald.
Get out of here! I did not know that.
He had the red afro. I think he was half black, half Irish.
So you mean we had some biracial beef? Was that what was happening?
It was biracial beef.
Oh shucks. Dang. Okay. All right.
But Ronald had the black mama and the white dad.
Irish
dad
different.
with the red hair, yeah. She had the black dad and the white mama. So,
like most of us.
Anyway, I may go turn on the Grammys. I don't even know if I care.
Guys, we love you so much. We are going into spaces that we don't even really need to be.
But listen,
thank you so much.
Happy Aquarius season. Please hit me up. Sign up for Coffee Talk, Aquarius birth chart sale, Eric at BigEAstro.com. And thank you.
We love you. Thank you.
I
you
really
could be anywhere right now, and you are like sitting here with us. So thank you. It is not.
It means a lot.
It is appreciated. It is.
And I always try to entertain you guys and educate you, right? Like KRS-One Edutainment. And come and watch the astro weather tomorrow, Monday. Okay.
Thank you guys. We love you.
Enjoy the Aries moon. It's going to be an Aries, Taurus, un poquito Gemini moon week. All right.
Nighty night, y'all.
Biggie Astrology.
Knowledge is love.
Episode 295. Bye.
Peace.